Greetings. I didn't think I was gonna have to make another video this week slash month, but it's been a fast news week, or what's the correct term? There's been a lot of dumb shit on the internet this week, so it warrants another video. So apparently, alignment in D&D is racist slash transphobic slash insert woke term here. The woke mob is going after D&D alignment again. They did this before, and they're going after it again. So this is what the mob always does before they want to destroy something. They always label it with their classic woke terminology, so that it's like a psychic mark that they put on things before they completely destroy it. I'm not talking about I'm not just talking about entertainment or D&D or whatever. It's just in general. That's their system. Because alignment wasn't really a problem until it was made a problem by these people. So my answer to the woke mob would be, you don't like it, just don't use it. But it's not about that. Again, it's about destruction of the old, and we'll get into this soon. First of all, let me just state that D&D alignment is not perfect, and it never was. It's a very simplistic system in a way, where you can just put a character in one of these 9 little boxes, and that somehow determines the entire worldview and how they're supposed to act. Now, that being said, I don't think it's useless or bad, but it definitely could be improved. Now, so it's definitely a flawed system, but it's usable. It isn't as nuanced as it could be, but it does work. For the most part, it does work, and it gives you sort of a general idea of what someone's about. Not, it doesn't explain their entire character, but it gives you like a starting point, which is what I think was the idea to begin with this system. Now, obviously, it isn't racist or worthy of any stupid label that the woke mob has been assigning to it. If you want to criticize alignment, there's plenty of ways to do it without calling it transphobic. Now, I will say this: without alignment, all hell breaks loose. I've experienced this myself when I was designing my own game. Edge RPG, which you probably heard me talking about before. I first started off by just going, well, fuck alignment, fuck morality, whatever. Just let everything run loose. Because I thought maybe it would work. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to playing characters, being in character should still be enough. To not be an absolute murder hobo. Because if you're playing like some goody two shoes paladin or whatever, who only draws his sword when he's attacked, or when there's a great evil about or whatever, that should be enough. That character's personality should be enough to keep him from becoming a murder hobo, right? Wrong. It's not. From my experience, before I added my own morality system to my game, every single game that I ran was just absolute chaos. Mostly it was just absolute murder everywhere. Because people started rationalizing the acts of their characters because there's no morality system. They're like, yeah, but is he really an evil guy? I could just shoot this dude and still be kind of a good guy. You start opening doors to these nebulous discussions about what's good and what's bad and what's chaotic and what's lawful and whatever. And it just ends up with having a bunch of murder hobos in your game. It just does. Because as soon as I introduced an alignment system, which wasn't like the D&D alignment system, was more. I like to think it's more nuanced. I don't think it's the best thing that I made in terms of game mechanics. I got a better one planned for the next game, but it was enough to keep them in line, or at least for the most part, make them think about doing some wretched shit without consequences. Because the reputation system, if you have a reputation system in your game, which I do, it's more like what the world sees you doing or what they know you've done. Because you can do a lot of heinous shit without the world knowing it. Just look at our world leaders. There's a secrecy to morality. If you kill a kid in a game, some NPC halfway across the world doesn't know that unless it becomes public knowledge in that world. So in that sense, how would they know? It's not something they can just smell off of you. Even though it's that's kind of how alignment works in certain ways in D&D, but you have spells like detect alignment and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm digressing here. But anyway, it's not a great system, but it can be made better, and it's also not a bad system. It's actually good when you think about it in the metaphysical way, by sort of categorizing different planes, because D&D is a multi-planar system, generally speaking. So each plane has a sort of an alignment to it. You have the ultimate good, which is Mount Celestia. Then you have like Elysium, which is good but without all the laws. And then you got you got all these planes of different types and different alignments. And that way, I think alignment works very well, because that gives you a very good idea of what that plane is about and what kind of creatures are inhabited. And if your character dies in the D&D cosmology, they're supposed to go to a plane that sort of corresponds with their alignment. So in that sense, it's pretty cool. But it could definitely be improved. But anyway, here's the thing though. If they didn't like alignment in D&D, they could have just exchanged it for a better system. WotC keeps giving out all these woke press releases, but I haven't heard of them actually adding anything good to their new version of D&D that's coming in 2024. All I keep hearing about is how they're removing this, removing that. I mean, is that all you know how to do? Is to destroy like the old? Where's the new? If you destroy something old and you do it because you're going, this doesn't fit in the modern times anymore, or it's an archaic system or whatever. You're supposed to make something new to replace it. You're supposed to make something better. You're supposed to learn, through the mistakes of the old system, and then use that knowledge to build upon it and make something better. Make a better system. But no, it's just dissecting and amputating stuff from the old. There is no replacement. You know what I mean? It's like this green energy bullshit. It's like, oh, let's all go green and everything's gonna be, fucking windmills everywhere. There's no way to do that realistically. It's just nebula. It's air. It's a little illusion. It's a lie. And that's what they're doing with D&D. They're doing the exact same thing. They're not replacing it with anything better. They're just chopping it off and saying, well, do what you want. Fuck it. Free range murder hobos everywhere. Because that's what's going to happen. And then people are going to start re-implementing alignment because they're going to figure out, oh shit, well, this doesn't work. Or they're going to ask for something new, and then WotC's going to have to actually create something, which I'm guessing is going to be complete shit, because they've, for the last, couple of years, they've just been removing stuff. So I have no faith in their ability to create something good, at least not in this day and age. So anyway, that's my little rant slash breakdown of the whole situation. This is one of those things that's just gonna keep going for a while. You can tell, because it's been going since the last time they attacked alignment. And honestly, I don't give much of a shit in terms of alignment. I'm done with like modern D&D anyway. But you know, there doesn't. You have to have a sort of system in your game to keep things together, morally speaking. Vampire the Masquerade has the morality system for a very the humanity system for a very good reason. So anyway, that's my rant. If you don't like playing chopped up versions of your favorite tabletop games, like the amputated version of D&D that's becoming, then maybe try some of my stuff. I'm actually in the process of making a new RPG. I won't say what it is yet, but it's gonna take quite a while to make. But in the meantime, you can check my Edge RPG books. I got them on Drive-Thru. I have them on Big Geek Emporium. So feel free to give those a look. Links are always in the description of every video, so you don't have to search for it. Yeah, all my products are made with love and care and just a desire to make a good game and a cool setting. There is absolutely no politics, no outside politics, no real world politics in the game to clobber you on the head with. Just in-game politics between different factions and stuff. So yeah, check out my stuff. Like, sub, and I will see you later.